What's up, guys? Review 2. Rookie of the Year. Came out in 1993. PG. It's an hour and 43 minutes. Honestly, the only reason why I decided to review this is because Thomas Ian Nicholas has been on my Facebook feed for weeks. And I'm not complaining, but it reminded me that this film has to be watched by all baseball fans and actually all movie fans. So let's dive into it. Obviously, we have Thomas Ian Nicholas as Henry Rowan Gardner. We have Gary Busey as Chet Steadman. We have Amy Morton as Mary Rowan Gardner. We have Bruce Altman as Jack Bradfield. We have Daniel Stern as Brickma. And we have John Candy as Cliff Murdoch. Now, interesting fact, Daniel Stern, which a lot of you know as one of the crooks in Home Alone. But he actually directed this film. And it was his directorial debut. And that's why in this film you don't really see him that much. He ends up getting locked. There's a lot of ifs, ands, and buts. But, so let's dive into the plot of this film. Henry is a baseball fan, but he's not as good as he wishes he was. And he's a really bad game playing Little League for the Pittsburgh Pirates. And so, he ends up getting laughed at, and his love for the game is there along with his two buddies. Now, one day at recess, they tell him, oh, go get a fly ball. Well, he goes for the fly ball, slips, and he breaks his arm. Now, after breaks his arm, he has to go through rehab, whatever, and the tendons tighten too much. So he's able to throw as fast as a major league pitcher. But we don't realize this until his mom gets him and his buddies tickets to the Cubs game. And for any baseball fans out there, you know that when you are at a visitor's ballpark, you have to throw the home run of a visitor's team back into the field. Well, Henry does that, and whack, does he do it right into the catcher. And everyone's trying to figure out who threw it. Well, little do they know that it's a kid in middle school that ended up throwing it. And so the whole film, is centered around him playing for the Chicago Cubs and trying to be their closer. But that's only just the top lining of this. We kind of get into the aspect of how difficult it is to be a baseball player, to balance real life and personal life. Just overall things you have to do or you want to do. Hang out with your friends, hang out with your family. Henry realizes that it's a lot tougher than he initially thought. IMDb gave it a 6.1 out of 10. I give it a 5 out of 5. It's fun. The story's good. You love the characters. And the mom's a badass. If you are interested in watching it and you haven't before, it is on Disney+. So give it a watch. Let me know what you think.